She was never meant to be just a navigator. But in the middle of war, with children on the line, something ancient inside her snapped. And in that moment, Nami unleashed the Haki of a king. The skies trembled. Zeus bowed in fear. And even the holy knight Summers froze. This wasn't luck. This wasn't comedy. This was Nami's true power, finally awakening. And when Jinbe saw it, he didn't laugh. He didn't blink. He whispered, "That was the Haki of a ruler." Welcome to Super Synth D Studio, and we're the final. Saga of One Piece hits different. If you're ready for real spoilers, raw theories, and hype that slaps harder than Conqueror's Haki, you're in the right place. Scopper Gaban has finally shown us how to stop the insane cheat code. The Holy Knights are packing. Is Summers panicking? Absolutely. But is he ready to give up just like that? Oh, hell no. Let's not forget, Summers is still holding 10 Elbaf children hostage. And yeah, that includes Gaban's own son. Right now, Gaban is furious beyond reason. He's ready to slice Summers up like top-grade Wagyu A5. But Summers has one final ace up his sleeve. Those kids. He threatens to drop Ronya into the abyss unless Gaban surrenders. Worse yet, he's willing to throw all the kidnapped kids off that cliff at once. And this throws Gaban into a terrible dilemma. If he stands down, the Elbaf school and library will be completely burned to the ground. He needs help, because the Holy Knights aren't fighting fair. Now, if those kids really do fall, there's one member of the Straw Hat crew who's gonna lose her mind. Yeah, we're talking about Nami. She's always been the one most concerned about the safety of children. She curses Summers out loud for using kids as hostages. And when Ronya delivers her emotional speech, Nami is one of the key characters spotlighted in a panel from One Piece chapter 1148. Never ever make Nami mad. Even the great Yonkou Luffy, the Straw Hat himself, can't stand up to her fury. And if Summers really pushes her to the edge, yeah, Nami might just unleash Conqueror's Haki without even realizing it. Remember, back in chapter 1058, Nami accidentally used Conqueror's Haki when she punched Luffy. She was furious that Luffy got provoked by Kid and made them leave Wano by literally jumping off a waterfall. So what did Nami do? She landed her signature Punch of Love on Luffy so hard, it wrecked his face, even though he's made of rubber. For the longest time, fans thought it was just classic Oda comedy. But turns out, Nami subconsciously used Conqueror's Haki. And guess what? Jinbe confirmed it. He said it straight up in chapter 1058, Nami had unleashed Haki fit for a king. Jinbe wouldn't say that lightly. He can feel Haki. He sensed Shanks' Haki from far away back in Wano. And on Egghead, he instantly picked up on St. Mars. Terrifying Haki when the guy broke into labor phase through the Frontier Dome. So when Jinbe was shocked and scared by Nami's Haki, yeah, that means something. In fact, Straw Hats who awaken Conqueror's Haki, they always do it without realizing it. Luffy during the Marineford War, Zoro during the Onigashima Raid, and now Nami, post-Wano. Oda himself once said Luffy, Zoro, and Nami are the three most important characters in his manga. He didn't say it just once. He said it multiple times. In One Piece magazine Volume 1 back, in 2017, SBS Volume 4, and a 2019 interview with a Japanese media outlet. And while we still don't know Nami's full backstory, Oda constantly draws her wearing a crown in his color spreads. Could that be foreshadowing? Does Nami have the soul of a true conqueror? Look at Zeus, for example. He's a homie created from Big Mom's own soul, yet he's terrified of Nami. After Big Mom, Nami is the one he fears the most. How could a soul fragment from Big Mom submit to anyone unless that person had an incredibly intimidating spirit? Speaking of Big Mom, is Nami becoming her successor? We still don't know for sure if Big Mom is dead. But last time we saw her, she was sinking into the magma of Wano's volcano. So yeah, she's probably dead, which means the Soru Soru no Mi should now be reincarnated somewhere. Now here's the crazy part. In the color spread from chapter 11 and 21, Nami's drawn as a giant eating ice cream. Big body, sweet tooth. Classic Big Mom energy. Could Oda be hinting that Nami's next evolution is to become the next Big Mom? And if that's true, will Nami end up finding the Soru Nomi on Elbaf, just like Big Mom did after eating Mother Caramel? If Nami does gain that fruit's power, her weather-based attacks will become absolutely terrifying. Imagine her creating homies, like Big Mom did, then launching weather-based nukes. There's even a color spread where Nami wears a shirt that says Weather Queen. Yeah, Straw Hats are in desperate need of massive power-ups. Their next opponents are no joke. On the world government side, we've got the Gorosei and the Holy Knights. On the Navy side, we've got the Admirals and the Seraphim. And let's not forget the other. Yonkou crews like Blackbeards, Madness and Shanks' insane squad. The race for the One Piece is heating up. Only the strongest and luckiest will make it. Because finding the One Piece, that's not the end of the journey. It's the start of a new one, where the Straw Hats finally chase the true dream of Laugh Tale. The events of the Void Century will happen all over again. Islands will sink beneath the waves. And an ancient war between the One Piece wielder and the world government is guaranteed, just like Vegapunk predicted. And if Nami really does awaken her Conqueror's Haki again, even unknowingly, the Gunko shackles will shatter because a burst of pure Haki can neutralize Devil Fruit powers. Just like when Law neutralized Doc Q's fruit, or how Joy Boy's Haki cancelled out the Gorosei's abilities. If Nami's group breaks free, they'll be able to save the children, and Gaban will have a clear shot at slicing Summers into minced meat. So the question is no longer if Nami has Conqueror's Haki. The question is, how far will it take her? From a thief in Kokoyashi to the Weather Queen of the final Sega. Will Nami rise as the next Big Mom? Or will she forge her own legend, greater than any Yonko before her? Because in the world of One Piece, the soul that shakes the sky isn't always the strongest. Sometimes it's the angriest. If that blew your mind, smash that like button like it's the Gorosei's face. Don't forget to subscribe, 'cause the next chapter's about to get even crazier. Catch you in the next one, only here on Super Synth D Studio.